Welcome back to my channel. This is Kendall. Hi. If you're just logging on. Hello, my name is Kendall. I do videos all things makeup, beauty, and life. Normally, I'm not looking like George Washington and not in my PJs. I did these pin curls and then I was like, oh shoot, I was gonna record today and I'm in my jammies still. So these are still setting, have been setting for 2 hours now. I don't want to take them out just yet. I want to do my makeup first. Today, we're still gonna slay the day away with a wonderful makeup look. For the eyes today, I'm going in with the Fatally Yours 2 palette because I want like grays and I definitely want this white. It's one of the best white shadows ever to hit my face. I like can't even focus on how I'm talking right now because my ears are so plugged. I literally don't know if I'm screaming at you or if I'm so congested that I sound like Squidward.
Oh, please. I have no soul.
Apologies. Feel free to mute me if you don't want to hear me talk throughout this. As I was saying, feel free to mute me if you don't want to hear me talk throughout this video because I don't blame you. I won't be mad at you, girl. We're doing a smoky eye, so obviously going in with the gray shade first on a fluffy brush. This is the M331. For those of you who don't know, I literally talk about the Fatally Yours 2 palette all the time. It's the Bailey Sarian Melt Cosmetics combo palette. It's the second collab that they have done and they always deliver. I freaking love Melt Cosmetics. I love Melt Cosmetics. I feel like nobody talks about them enough. It's definitely like speaks to my inner grunge girl. We love her. I'm gonna start with this gray on the outer corner, and today I'm just really focusing on blending this a lot. Like this look, I keep forgetting to put the inspo on the screen. Here's the inspo pic for today. I really just want to blend this out and make it really pretty, really blended, really airbrush look like she has. I actually think I went a little too dark. I take my 18CT Matte Essentials palette. You guys know I pick this palette up all the time. I'm gonna go in with this light gray color right here. It looks kind of white on the screen, but it is like a gray. A really big fluffy brush, and I'm going over everything we just put down and just kind of blending it through. I know this looks crazy, but I promise it all comes together. To give you guys like an example of how much I blend eyeshadow looks, I probably just blended this for a good 5 minutes, just going back and forth between the colors, blending them together, making it really flawless, making sure I'm not like patchy anywhere on my lid. So when you're doing these looks, just remember like blending is key. Also, not me looking like so swollen. What is going on? It's fine. It's fine. I'm just like a mess these days. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, blend these out really nice, you know, make sure that there's no patches, aka right here. Okay, don't worry about this coming down here, not being perfect. We're gonna clean that up later. But for now, I'm gonna go just for a little like transition shade right here. I think I'm gonna go in with this blue color here, just on a different fluffy brush, and just kind of put that in the middle here. Put that in the middle, kind of blend these colors together, get that depth in there, get a nice like transition going. I feel like I want the white on this to be like really white and nice and icy, so I think I'm gonna cut out my lids first. So just taking a flat brush, and I like to take the foundation that I'm using. You can use concealer, you can use eye primer, whatever you want to use it. I just take a little bit of foundation that's in the cap here, and I feel like I just want this cut out a little bit so it's like really white, like just that area pretty much. I'm going in with this beautiful white color right here. This is honestly one of the best white shadows I've ever used in my life. I'm tapping in where we just cut out. I'm gonna put a lot of it because I want you to literally be blinded by how white this part is. Okay, I packed on the white, so I'm gonna go back in with my fluffy brush and this color that we used earlier. I'm gonna go over this outer edge again and just lightly into that white that we just laid down, just to make this really kind of all blend together a little more nicely. I'm gonna take a combo of these two right here. This is a white and this is a cream. I'm gonna take those and just kind of brush that into the top here, just to kind of mellow out that harsh line that we have. It's just like, needs to be a little more airbrushed up here. Do you see the difference in the two? See how this one melted together and this one is kind of like, oof, what's going on? That's why I do that. I'll go back in one last time with that white color again, just to hit this inner corner even more. since we blended. This is the key to blended looks, guys. Just go back and forth between colors and blend and back and forth. Add more, blend, add more, blend, add more, blend, until you get it exactly how you want it. Now that I have that, I'm going in with the About Face eye paint. This is in the shade Fractal. This is one of her new holiday shades that she has out. If you guys have not tried her eye paint, I highly recommend because it's just so stunning and so easy to work with. So I'm gonna add a little line here in the middle because I do want just a little hint of sparkle in today's look, but I'm gonna pat it out a bit right in the middle. See how pretty that is? Because I don't want it to look like a stripe, I'm just gonna slowly pat it out into the outer edge. Never underestimate the use of your fingers in makeup. Sometimes they're the better tool, honestly. Looking back at the inspo, it doesn't look like she has a liner on the top. It looks like it's just kind of like a buffed out black or really dark gray. So I feel like for me, I'm gonna go in with this gray color right here and try to create that buffed out feeling. That buffed out look around the lash line. With like a small little angled brush. Smudging this with the brush that we used earlier for that transition shade. You can barely see a difference, but it's there. Going to attempt to tight line, I never do the top because I just like, my eyes can't function, but it makes all the difference. It really, really does in the looks. So we're gonna try. I'm going in with a black pencil. My inner eye is where it's really sensitive. Okay, I got a little on the top, but my lash will cover it, no big deal. Do you see the difference that makes? It's just subtle, but it makes a difference. I want to try a different technique today that I saw in a video, and I think I'm going to do the entire eye and then the base and see what happens. Usually I do the top of the eye and then I'll do my base and then do the bottom. But the other day I saw a makeup artist, do the entire eye first and then the base. We're going to try it and see what happens. Back in with this dark gray color to smudge on the top. I'm going to do the same thing on the bottom waterline. Blending out again with that like grayish bluey color under the eye. If you think this looks horrible, so do I, but it's all going to come together once we clean this up. So let me grab a little makeup wipe thing. Let's kind of like clean this baby up. I'm totally out of makeup wipes, so I'm going in with my cellular water on words. My cellular water. There we go. My cellular water on a washcloth because that's all I have. Just gonna kind of clean under the eye and sharpen that. Make sure to kind of wipe that micellar water off because it can cause your makeup to clump if it's not all the way off. A little bit of mascara and a lash. I don't know why this one ended up wonky. Is it just me? Kind of looks like it, right? I honestly think it's because these lashes aren't even big enough to hit my whole eye, so love that. Okay, that one looks much better than this one. I don't really know what happened. All right, I'm gonna go take down my hair, throw on a base, and we'll come back to finish up today's look. All right, y'all, I'm back. The base is on. I'm really loving the base today. It's super, super, super blush heavy. Love that. Love that. I'm becoming a blush girl. Like, I understand the hype now. I'm a little behind, I know. First it was a slick back bun I was behind on. Now it's the blush game. I love blush. It's all the way blush underneath my eyes. The camera doesn't pick it up very well, but like, bitch, I'm blushed. Okay, so I will say that I don't love the shadow under the eye first technique. I'm not a huge fan of that. So honestly, probably will never be doing that again. Sorry. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of that light blue again, and I'm just gonna buff this out a little bit so it's not so like wonky looking to me. But see how the like face makeup just automatically makes the eye look so much better and so much put together. I'll say it every single video. I literally don't care. It just like, oh, it's so good. Bottom lash mascara always. All right, let's finish her up. I'm doing a lip. The lip pencil I'll be using today is the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip liner in the shade Stormy, and then the MAC lip, obviously, in Cool Teddy. I will say the Anastasia lip liners are not as nice as MAC's. I know, I'm sorry. No one beats MAC, I will say. But the Anastasia, they're just kind of like dry a little bit, you know? I get that they're matte and that's what you kind of want, but I just feel like it's a little too dry sometimes. Cool Teddy. Okay, like where did that lip liner go? I need to know. Or Gina. And then I want just like a little bit of a shine. So going in with the NYX Fat Lip Oil. And dabbing her on. Okay, I know I'm still in my jammies, but like, can we just pretend I'm in a really cute outfit? Because I will be later. Okay, the pink curls kind of turned out good too, right? Or does it look crazy? I think it's a little crazy, I guess. All right, let me stop touching them. But all right, guys. Oh, okay, guys, much better. This is going to be the final look today, guys. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. I like it. This is the final look, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in today. Don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss another video with me, girl. And that's it. I will see you in the next one. Love ya.